The biggest challenge in the sports therapy department in the assessing students through practical exam is it's more of time consuming. The biggest challenge is that we got around 90 students to assess every year through practical exam, and not just 90 students per year. We got 9 practical exams as an end course assessment every year throughout all the modules throughout every year. And then along with the student, not just the end course assessment, we also assess students throughout the year through clinical assessment. So that's an ongoing assessment throughout the year as a practical kind of assessment. And each student needs nearly 1 hour for each assessment. There are 60 to 70 students per year. And then the biggest challenge for the staff is to record the activities accurately and to provide appropriate, accurate feedback to the students. This is very stressful to the staff when all the exams are at the same time of the term. To resolve this issue, we are looking at different tools. We're looking at the systems, different systems, how to make this more user-friendly, and then we're looking at the technology as well to simplify the marking, same time to record it accurately, and it needs to be replicated as well as it should be strong and safe. After consultation with various staffs, we have decided to develop a mobile app which could be used by the examiners during the practical exam. When we decided to develop a mobile app, we defined criteria to develop. One was it should be easy to use, it should be secure, it has the potential to upload the students' data into the system, and it has to be able to communicate with the students directly through the mobile app. When we were designing or when we were planning to design a mobile app, the biggest challenge we come across is the safety and then how secure the mobile app it could be. For example, accessing the students' data as well as communicating to the students' data. Developing a third-party mobile app would be that's the greatest difficulty we faced. And then when I was looking around, for different systems to come across this issue, and then I come across the Turnitin app, which was mainly used to mark essays offline. So when students submit their essays into the Blackboard site into Turnitin grade system, and then you can mark the assignments offline as an essay. But this Turnitin app has already got a features like it is secure, it can access the students' data, it synchronizes with the Blackboard through the grade center, and it has got the potential to provide the voice feedbacks as well. We slightly tweaked the app to assess students live during the practical exam. First we uploaded the practical assessment sheet to the students' account through the Blackboard site. We could ask the students to upload themselves as well. And we created common used customized comments, but we also created a customized rubrics based on the learning outcomes as well as the assessment criteria. And we did it by trial and error to suit which is the most appropriate rubric for the practical exam. With all the above procedure, we could record student activities accurately, we could deliver detailed feedback very quickly. As soon as we finish the marking, the students get the feedback instantly. Along with the return, you could also provide verbal as well as the video feedback. Because we're going to mark using the iPad, there's a potential of recording video clips, key activities of the video clips, and then you could upload that into the Blackboard site as well. So when the students getting the feedback, they'll be getting a return feedback, verbal feedback, as well as the video feedback. The return, verbal and video feedback will be useful for students to improve on their academic as well as practical skills. So if a student wants to go back and look at the verbal feedback or the video feedback, they can look at different areas where they can improve on practical skills, on handling skills, on different skills. And then the data is also stored into the system at the Blackboard site, so it's easy for us to access the data anytime, as well as if the external examiner needs to access the data of the students. Again, they can, if they have the Blackboard site access, they could access the data of the students' assessment as well. So there are a few disadvantages of using this app. It's very minor disadvantages which I come across. Number one, it's a designing and creating rubrics which suits specific to the particular assessment takes some time, and we did it by trial and error method, tried different things, and we found out the one which is most suitable for us. But by practicing, I think it shouldn't be a problem. The verbal feedback is only for 3 minutes, but there is only you could give it for 3 minutes. You can't give it more than for 3 minutes. That's again the feedback we're going to give it should be more accurate, and then it should fit within 3 minutes. It needs a little effort to get used to this app, but once if you get trained to this app, it's more easy to access. Okay, we conducted a pilot study working with 2 students. We assessed during the clinical practice, and then we assessed the patients using the Turnitin app, live feedback, live assessment, and then we uploaded. The students access the feedback instantly after the assessment, and then the feedback from the students is very positive. They access the return feedback, they access the verbal feedback, as well as they could access the video feedback. So after looking at all the 3 different types of feedback, the students were very positive with the system. And then we are planning to use this app to assess 80 students, both undergraduate and postgraduate, in the coming exam, in the next term. And I will be able to share more information or more issues by early next year.